The sky turns gray, the first drops hit the window, and something inside you just exhales. While everyone else is complaining about ruined plans and bad weather, you're over here feeling like the universe just gave you permission to exist exactly as you are. No pressure, no expectations, just you, a blanket, and the sound of rain turning the world soft. Your friends don't get it. Ugh, it's so gloomy. But you're not sad. You're relieved. Because rainy days aren't depressing to you, they're liberating. And if you've ever felt more alive on a gray afternoon than a sunny one, if storms make you feel calm instead of anxious, if you secretly hope the forecast is wrong and it rains all weekend, stay with me. Because what you're feeling isn't weird. It's a specific psychological response that reveals something beautiful about how your brain is wired. Let me paint the scene deeper. It's raining. You cancel your plans guilt-free. Because weather. You make tea. You curl up. You read or write or stare out the window, doing absolutely nothing productive. And you feel good. Not lazy. Not depressed. Just quietly content. Like the rain gave you permission to slow down in a world that never stops demanding speed. Here's what's actually happening in your brain. Rain creates what psychologists call enforced stillness. When it's sunny, there's this unspoken rule that you should be out there productive, social, optimizing your time. But when it rains, the world agrees with you that staying in is valid. It's not you being antisocial. It's nature creating boundaries. And for people who struggle to give themselves permission to rest, rain is the ultimate permission slip. But there's a sensory layer here that most people miss. The sound of rain is neurologically calming. It's what's called pink noise, a consistent, non-threatening sound pattern that actually lowers cortisol and activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest mode. So when you hear rain and feel calm, that's not coincidence. That's your nervous system recognizing a safe auditory environment and powering down the threat detection systems. Now, let's go deeper into personality. Research shows that people who love rainy days often score high in something called openness to experience and introversion. You're not depressed by gray skies, you're stimulated by them. Because rain changes the environment. It adds texture, mood, atmosphere. For you, sunny days can feel flat, predictable. But rain? Rain makes the world feel alive in a different way. It's melancholic and beautiful and introspective, and your brain craves that complexity. Here's the part that might sting a little. A lot of rain lovers are people who feel overstimulated by the demands of normal life. Sunshine comes with expectations. Go outside, be happy, be energized, be social. But you don't always feel that way. And trying to match your inner state to the external weather creates exhausting dissonance. But when it rains, the world's energy finally matches yours. The pressure lifts. You're allowed to be quiet, slow, reflective. And suddenly, you're not fighting yourself anymore. There's also a nostalgia component that science backs up. For many people, rain is tied to core memories, childhood days indoors, reading while it stormed, the smell of wet earth, the sound on the roof. Rain doesn't just calm you, it transports you to a version of yourself that felt safe. That's not escapism. That's your brain accessing an emotional anchor, and that anchor pulls you back to a regulated state. But let's be honest about the shadow, because it matters. If rainy days are the only time you feel okay, if sunshine genuinely makes you anxious or depressed, If you're using weather as an excuse to avoid life consistently, that's worth examining. There's a difference between "I love the rain" and "I can't function unless it's raining." One is preference, the other is avoidance, and only you know which one you're living. Here's what I want you to understand. Loving rainy days doesn't make you depressive or antisocial. It makes you someone who finds peace in stillness, beauty in gray tones, and permission in natural rhythms. The world celebrates sunshine people, the loud, the energized, the perpetually optimistic. But there's equal power in being someone who finds meaning in the quiet, in the slow, in the storm. So here's your identity upgrade. You're not gloomy. You're atmospherically attuned. You're not avoiding life. You're honoring your natural rhythm. And those rainy days you love? They're not wasted time. They're your nervous system doing exactly what it needs to stay balanced. Next time someone says, "What terrible weather," just smile and say, "I think it's perfect," because for you it is. Hit subscribe if these breakdowns are making your brain feel less alone. Next up, the psychology of people who can't sleep without a fan on. And yes, there's a reason. You don't hate sunshine. You just speak a different emotional language, and rain is your mother tongue.